So back in the early 2000s was an extremely difficult time of my life. Both of my parents had been diagnosed with cancer. My father first with prostate cancer, and my mum, who had battled bowel cancer over a number of years, her cancer came back in a pretty powerful way. But Mum was the first one to pass away, and 12 months later, Dad followed her. And it was at that moment, and over the course of the next 6 months to the next 12 months, that I needed to do something that really honoured Mum and Dad. I needed to do something that was a fundraiser. Came up with this idea, and I reached out to the Cancer Council about it. And I still remember that first conversation, which was quite interesting. Thankfully, and I'm really pleased they did, they saw something in what I wanted to do and were happy to, I'd say work with us, but they were certainly happy to be our beneficiary. And initially it was a little bit arm's length, and that's understandable. I was launching something called Shitbox Rally, and they weren't really sure what they were getting themselves into.
16 years ago, James came to us with a proposition, a fundraising program called Shitbox Rally. I have to admit, we were a little apprehensive at the thought, but it very quickly we were aware that this was a really professional organisation, and this was a really powerful proposition, a proposition which would really bring together the Australian community to fundraise for Cancer Council, but also raise awareness of the power of investing in cancer research and how it can really make such a huge difference to the lives of people impacted by cancer across Australia.
We did the first rally, and the first rally took 50 people with 18 vehicles, and we went from Sydney in Centennial Park. We left on the 20th of March in 2010, and we took 7 days to get ourselves up to Alice Springs. We drove up the Oodnadatta track, and it was an incredible rally, and I had hoped that we would raise $60,000, but we ended up raising $104,000. And it was at the end of that rally that I thought, I think we actually might have something here that we could run with. And it was the decision then I needed to make. It's like, okay, well, can I invest my time? Can I invest more of my own money to see if I can make this work? And I kept coming back to thinking about Mum and Dad, and the only answer was yes. And so I did.
So the first rally was a success, but to put that in context, by the time James and the team ran their second rally, they were already the highest fundraisers for Cancer Council across Australia. We knew really early on that this was a strategic partnership that we wanted to take really seriously, that we wanted to invest in. Thanks to the tireless efforts of James and his team, we have been able to raise really significant funds and invest all of that directly to researchers, undertaking some of the most innovative research across Australia. And that's what's making a difference. That's what's really making a difference in our fight against cancer. And we couldn't be more proud of that relationship.
Now, here we are, 16 years later. Our rallies nowadays, we run 5 of them a year. And through all of those rallies, we're raising $9.5 million per year. Over the course of the last 16 years, the partnership has grown enormously. And working with the Cancer Council and their brand has been great. It has given a lot of weight to us on who we are, and we very much appreciate that. Knowing that the funds that we raise are safe, and knowing that the funds that we raise are being properly allocated to the right place has been everything.
Box Rallies tonight are funding all of the research that we're here to celebrate. And that contribution has grown year on year. And what it enables Cancer Council to do is to continue to invest in this really innovative and impactful research, and then also expand our operations and our work further across the cancer continuum.
Being able to sit down and talk and meet with the different researchers those funds get allocated to every year in a night like tonight is incredibly rewarding for us. But for our teams to be able to see, okay, well, the fundraising that we do to be a part of the rally really has an actual impact.
What's amazing about James and the Box Rallies team is they have really bold ambitions. They set their mind on huge and impactful goals, and each and every time they make it happen.
So in our first 15 years, we raised $50 million, and it's my aim and ambition for us to double that amount in the next 5 years. I'd love to be talking to you all in our 20th year of doing Box Rallies, having raised $100 million. I'm so grateful for our partnership with the Cancer Council. It's been an incredible 16 years. Really, it's more than just a partnership, it's a shared vision for a better future.